What is up, YouTube? We're here with more SCPs. That's right. We love to do the SCP deep dive here on the channel, so I hope you stick around. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below to feed the algorithm quads as we check out another Vulcan video. Remember, the link to the description will be the original video. Please support the original content creator in the original channel because we freaking love the Vulcan here. God damn. We're ready to sit down for class and to get educated on another SCP. Let's get it. Humanoid Containment Chamber. SCP-4415.
Good afternoon, everyone.
It's a woman. Well, thanks for watching the video, folks. Women are SCPs, and I have confirmed that here and now. Thank you, Dr. Miller. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-4415. Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-4415 is self-contained within Site-17's Humanoid Containment Wing. To mitigate the potential loss of an anomalous humanoid during testing, SCP-4051 should be administered a Class S slow burn amnestic prior to each exploration of SCP-4415.
Okay.
The amnestic should be activated after each mission. Description: SCP-4415 is a set of extra-dimensional locations accessible through the door of the former humanoid containment unit Lambda-45.
Huh? Hold on. SCP-4415 is a set of extra-dimensional locations accessible through the door of the former humanoid containment unit. Okay. Is this, like, similar to IKEA? Yeah, liminal spaces, yeah.
SCP-4415's interior serves as a waypoint for multiple extraspatial and extratemporal locations, which present themselves semi-randomly once the unit's door has been fully shut and reopened. Additionally, SCP-4415 is only accessible to anomalous humanoids. Attempts to re-enter SCP-4415 by non-anomalous persons have been universally unsuccessful.
Oh, shit.
Reality within Unit Lambda-45 often fluctuates and does not entirely comport to baseline, but is capable of sustaining human life indefinitely. Several entities...
What happens if we don't perceive it as having a baseline, but it actually does? But since we can't comprehend what a baseline truly would be, that's why we define it as that.
Most anomalous in their own right have resided within for a considerable length of time due to readily accessible food sources and shelter.
Oh, they got IKEA meatballs in there. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I saw someone in chat say it. So I had to, oh, meatballs.
The primary source of water within each location is a large river, ostensibly similar throughout locations, suggesting SCP-4415 may be a vast singular geological...
Yeah, like, baseline will refer to what we refer to as our concrete baseline of, like, knowledge of how the world works and what's stable. But it'd be interesting if within it, it does have stability. It's just that the comprehension of what that stability of its own baseline would be, right, in relation to itself. That's what I meant. But...
structure. The purpose of exploratory missions within SCP-4415 has primarily been to discover the nature, origin, and intent of its hypothetical creator. SCP-4051 has been selected to achieve this end due to its proximity to SCP-4415 and past exploratory experience. Extra-dimensional spaces encountered by...
Oh, shit. I don't know SCP-4051. Uh-oh. Hold up. A male humanoid can create temporary Class E wormholes to extra dimensions and spaces theoretically. Your friendly neighborhood Keter. Hold on, let me just take a look at this. Infinite number of unique items. The items can be removed in extra-dimensional spaces, physically fit through the wormhole. Testing concluded that SCP-4055 4051 is unable to alter the contents in extra-dimensional spaces after manifestation. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay.
SCP-4051 include 1B7 4415 1. Description: a dense forest of deciduous megaflora, an offshoot of the central...
Yeah, it makes sense why, like, SCP, like, 4051 would be able to go in, because of how they're, like, the anomaly of how they are as an entity makes sense. Even though they're in a male form, they're still humanoid, right? Because of they're in a male form. So since they're able to, like, create words are hard. Extra dimensional spaces? I forgot what the word was. Sorry.
river forms a small pond approximately 100 meters from Unit Lambda 45's door. Inhabitant: a female humanoid with notable scarring to the hands, torso, and scalp. Subject demonstrated an extreme aversion to human contact.
Oh.
1B7 4415 2. Description: a flat geometric plane surrounded by free-floating digital polygons. A flow of polygons is visible some distance from Unit Lambda 45's door.
Oh, that's like Digimon, the first movie.
Inhabitant: a younger male humanoid with ontokinetic capabilities. Subjects seem to have inconsistent physical form. And
I know what kinetic is. What's ontokinetic? I should just keep that tab open. Ontokinetic. Ontokinetic or reality bending is the use of energy to change fundamental rules of the universe. Oh, cool. Thanks, SCP database. I'm gonna keep that open.
and have its face demanifested during attempted questioning. 1B7 4415 03. Description: a modest domicile overlooking an ocean cliff. Inhabitant: an elderly male humanoid with thaumaturgic and occult symbols inscribed onto its body. Subject possessed significant physical trauma from an unknown source.
Damn, a lot of them are getting messed up, man. Holy smokes. I don't like that these inhabitants are, like, not doing okay. They are not thriving.
4415 4. Description: location exists in a state of spatial flux, but generally possessed a purple hue. Inhabitant: an amorphous entity with metamorphic capabilities, often presenting as two female humanoids. Subjects possessed mild clairvoyance, but could rarely communicate intelligibly.
Oh.
1B7 4415 5. Description: a stone spire, inside of which is an unoccupied and unremarkable library. A steady flow of water from beneath the spire generates the central river.
Damn, did we just shame the library? We said this library is unremarkable as a motherfucker. God. This library mid-AF. Imagine. Gosh.
Inhabitant: non-applicable.
Belle from Beauty and the Beast would never.
1. Exploration of 1B7 4415 5. Site director eyes only. Access denied. Document 4415 2. SCP-4415 inhabitants. Site director eyes only. Access denied. Document 4415 3. Rise a petition regarding SCP-4415.
I want to know what the director gets to see and we don't. No, I want to see.
SkipNet email. 1 new message. 2. Site 17 Director Thomas Graham. From Junior Researcher Natalie Reams. Subject: concerns.
Hey, Graham. Just got done reading the SCP-4415 documentation. I believe it's only been a month since that project concluded. All the excitement of working on a bona fide cross-test makes it feel like it was just yesterday, and many of the details are still fresh in my mind. That said, I had some questions about the items you restricted to Level 4 4415 clearance. given their pertinence to the SCP-4415 project as a whole.
Oh?
As we discovered together, the library within IB-7-4415-5 was seemingly penned by SCP-4415's creator. However, this detail was omitted from the official documentation for reasons I find suspect.
Oh, that library is not unremarkable. That... Chat, don't say OMG a female. Shut up, chat. Ain't no goddamn way. We cannot. Come on, man. We can't be this cringe as a community. Please. Please. I'm going back to the video, god damn it. Alright. Yeah, it's cool because, like, yeah, because the creator would have made it a library as well, so it's interesting that they... Oh, shit.
Fortunately for us,
I hope she doesn't get killed
a copy of the text that SCP
for questioning it.
retrieved from the central bookshelf. I have attached it below.
The old man stopped coming to see me after a while. I think he was promoted to the council, which seems right. Hope he's doing well now. After he left, Graham started running the show. Mean motherfucker. He's lucky I was keeping myself in this cell so I didn't erase his power-tripping ass with the full weight of time and space. Shouldn't talk like that. The old man wouldn't like it.
Graham. This is not no longer suspect. Graham, this is directly referring to you.
Solitary confinement's getting to me, I think. Honestly, if it weren't for my neighbors in the other units, I don't think I'd have lasted this long. First one was a teenager. The grunts outside their door kept talking about plants, so I take it they can control them or some such. We talked through the walls sometimes about who they were and what they wanted, and I'd bend reality so the grunts couldn't hear us. They were a good kid. They were gone inside a month, though. Next was a boy in a computer. Couldn't talk to him as easy because of all the ones and zeros, but I got the gist. He was a lot like me, actually, except way smarter.
Aw.
He lived in a little virtual world and knew all the ins and outs of his machine. Graham wanted him to help run this system they have set up here. I think they call it APAS, where they flood the site with mimetic agents and put amnestics in the ventilation to keep their personnel in line.
Okay.
Kind of but stones from glass houses, I guess. Thing is, it kept getting harder to interface with the kid. I'd try to talk at nights, and it'd be like certain parts of him just couldn't answer.
Whoa, what?
It got to the point he'd just throw up an error message. Hardware inoperable, I think. And I just couldn't get through to him. Third was an old man with a ton of tattoos. When you saw him, you got the sense he'd been around the world and seen a lot. Graham must have wanted what was in his head too, because he'd be escorted out of his cell every morning, and return in the evening with a few new injuries.
Jesus.
Didn't get many chances to talk, even if he wanted to. He didn't come back one night. I'm pretty sure my last
Graham definitely killed his ass. Graham 100% killed his ass. 100%.
neighbor was actually two people. Not sure what their deal was, but the researchers tested a lot of psychic anomalies on them.
Those are the two women?
One of the experiments messed their heads up a lot, and they were never the same after that. Before the accident, I could hear them comfort one another every night. I could tell they really loved each other. I have a confession to make, though. Broke my promise to the old man. I left my cell last night. I walked the halls of Site-17 and made all the grunts forget they saw me. I had a general idea of where I was going, slipping through walls and cement barriers.
Oh, shit.
As I traveled down into the facility's depth, there was this awful stench, and it grew as I descended. Floor 6 is where I found the source. I almost cried. 2 corpses. One young, one old. A computer terminal.
Oh,
Disassembled on the ground
no.
with a nasty crack through its screen.
No.
It was a thing. A thing that used to be 2 people. And those were just...
Oh, fuck. He went to they're all fucking dead and together on the 6th floor.
the ones on top. And then Site Director Thomas Graham shanked me in the goddamn ribs. Never even saw it coming. Just felt the incision in my side as I fell face first into my neighbors. I turned and saw some faceless grunt motherfucker and his hands raised over me for the killing blow, holding a dagger with a glowing purple blade. It didn't look like Scranton Tech. It looked like my neighbors. I made everything stop. I made everything go away. I made everything. I'm going to make everything better.
Okay.
That knife hurt me bad. I can't tell how much reality I can bend at this point, but it's not much. I can't believe how stupid I was last night, walking into a grave. Of course, Graham knew I was here.
Holy
He's been tearing
shit.
anomalies apart ever since he got here in the hopes he can
I fucking hope Graham dies, dude. Oh, but this.
build something better. He made a knife that leeches omnipotence and gave it to one of his lackeys to finish me. But I'm not finished. I can still raise the dead, and I can keep them safe. It'd kill me, but I can do it. Weathers, if you're reading this somehow, just know I ended up as a good guy. I'm gonna bring these people back as best I can. And give them a place to stay. Maybe you'll come back here someday, and you can help us. You can give these people a life that was better than the one they lost. Please, somebody help us.
Dude, I want to read. Oh, fuck, this is.
Now then, let's drop the pretenses of joviality. The contents of this transcript are damning.
It is damning.
I've done more digging on my own after working with 4051, and it seems like every document involving you is contaminated by redactions and mimetic kill agents. Judging by Dr. Sumerian's note in SCP-4175's documentation...
4175, 1 second. SCP-4175. Human apparition, reflection of a bathroom vanity mirror, is theorized to be a spectral remains of Alex Conrad, the 13-year-old victim of a premeditated homicide committed by his parents. He has demonstrated the ability to interact with various objects and rooms and attempt to communicate with any individual present, including the following: manipulating curtains and showers, activating extinguishers and mirror vanity lights, manifesting bloodstains on the floor tiles to spell simple words. Okay.
The Ethics Committee has begun to notice your methods, and they aren't pleased. If someone were to forward the attached transcript to them, it would most likely set off an extensive investigation into your activities as site director.
Yes!
Naturally, I wouldn't do something like that to you without hearing from you first. What I need to know is that there's a rational, ethical explanation for what you've been doing. If you can give that explanation to me, and I find it convincing, I'll hold off on drafting the petition to the committee. Best wishes, Dr. Natalie Reams.
Natalie's so fucking dead. Natalie sent that email, and now she's fucking dead. You should have went straight to the ethics committee. Fuck it. Let the ethics committee figure out if it's ethical or not. That ain't on you. Ethics committee would have killed him anyways.
2.
Ethics committee
Researcher Natalie Reams. From Site 17 Director Thomas Graham. Subject.
He replied. He didn't just shank her.
Regarding concerns.
Reams, I really did think better of you.
Oh, God.
When I arrived at this site, Lambda 45 contained an undocumented Class 5 reality bender who had struck a personal bond with my predecessor. By its own admittance, it was contained by its goodwill alone, a nuclear warhead in control of its own detonation. And now it's a dead thing in another world. And all it took was some occult knowledge from a person of interest and the psychic abilities of 2 clairvoyants. How on earth could this be considered an ethical violation? I saved this facility, Rooms. Every day I save it in 100 ways that you would never understand, and you never will. You told me that you need an explanation for my actions. I do not care all that much about convincing you. As with the Foundation and its enemy, the victor is the party with a bigger stick. My stick, in this case, is the latent...
Bro. Bro, he literally just said, shut the fuck up, bitch. I don't care about you or nothing. I have more pull here. I have more importance here. I deal with more than you could ever imagine. You're irrelevant. Damn.
And memetic agents scattered through this email, and Class A amnestics currently flooding your office space. Just let the induced paralysis run its course as the drugs take your memories away. This is hardly your first time. I really did enjoy working with you on the SCP-4415 project, Nodley. I could see why Tanya fancied do so. Best wishes, Dr. Thomas Graham, Director.
Okay. Well, poor Tanya. Losing their partner like that. Hardly the first time. Yeah, this paralyzed and brain wiped. Not the first time. That's...
Of Site 17.
God damn.
This concludes today's lecture.
Oh my
Thank you for
god, dude. That is... Oh, Jesus. That is so eerie. Graham is a power-tripping dickhead who just brainwipes everyone and murders their SCPs. Oh, god damn it. Do you know what's the smartest thing about it, though? About him not offing her? Is that if someone else replaced that position, they might instantly go to the ethics committee. But since it's a part of her personality trait to reach out and hear the other side, Graham can keep her around. Because he knows that each time he wipes her memory, she'll just come back and do the same thing and ask for his side of the story again, no matter what the situation is. So it's smart to keep her, not to kill her.
Listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you, Volgan. Thank you, Volgan. I appreciate you. Oh my god. Everyone say thank you for the class. Thank you for the class. Dr. Miller, thank you. God damn. Oh, that email exchange was creepy as a bitch. Oh, and then the scene where it's like him going past all the lackeys and then getting down to the 6th floor, and it's like he read all the connections he had to everybody and trying to interact with them. And then he finally reaches the 6th floor. It's the stench of all the people he talked to. Then he gets... Oh, man, that's so good. That was so good. God damn. Thanks for watching, YouTube. We'll catch you later. Bye!